Our schools now are more segregated than they have been since before the Brown versus Board of Education decision, and it's not getting better. And now the most segregated students are Latino students, segregated by race, ethnicity, and social class. There's a widely touted achievement gap, which I always put in quotes, because I think that we shouldn't be calling it the achievement gap, because that always places the onus on students, and as if they alone are to blame for that achievement gap, as if, you know, they're just so lazy they're not achieving, instead of looking at all the other issues that I'll just mention briefly in a minute. And so I think we should call it instead the resource gap, because there tends to be, in most cases, a great resource gap between schools that are very well resourced and schools that are not, and also the caring gap. And that is that teachers, most of whom are white monolingual English speakers, often have very little personal and professional experience with students who they're teaching. And so they find it hard to care for them in the same way that they might care for students who are more like them. You know, not their fault, but once we recognize that, then we have to change it. And we have to provide those experiences, and we have to make it a joy for all teachers to teach students of diverse backgrounds. It doesn't mean to teach students to fill in the blanks, to answer inane questions, or even to pass tests. That's not what teaching is about. To thrive, according to these teachers, means to do their job with lots of sweat, dedication, love, and energy, even when all the energy has dissipated. To be advocates for social justice and advocates for their students, and to help students learn that they are lovable, worthy, and smart, and that they have both the right and the responsibility to change the world.